Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you're doing fabulous today. If you're new here, hi. My name is Jude. I'm a tarot and oracle card reader. We're going to start the live off with some yes or no questions. I'm just finishing setting up everything, so the only thing you have to do when you're coming in is put your name and ask your question, or you can put your name and you can say oracle if you're not sure what to ask yet, okay? All right. I'm just finishing setting up, so welcome in, everyone. All right. Gotta make my list. Hello and good morning. Thank you for double tapping, for reposting. All of those things are ways that are free ways to show and support. So, good morning. How are you? How you doing, Nadia? All right, so let me get my card so we can shuffle. Hey, sister. Hello, Dragon Sam. How you doing, my love? Jenna. Hello, my girl. Energy check. Energy check for my love, Jenna. And two different cranes. Okay. Jenna energy. Jenna two cranes. All right, my darling. And then I saw a Dragon Sam. And you had an energy check. All right, so you and Logan. All right, my love. Work drained you? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, maybe you get to go home and have a nap. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for double tapping. All right, so let's check Logan. Logan. Ooh, okay. So, all right. Excuse me, Sam. Sam, you also have signs from Spirit. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming out for you and Logan, Jenna. The Ace of Pentacles. And then the Tower in reverse. So, the way this person feels is they are still caring about you. They care how you are navigating the future. They still hold a lot of emotions for you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles says that it's like they're going to be sending you a message, or they're going to be trying to talk to you to see if there is still a chance for them. The Tower in reverse says, I feel like they're going through a lot right now in their life. Like, things are seemingly crumbling down. So the Ace of Wands, they're looking at new ways to like make themselves feel better. And then the King of Wands coming forth. I mean, it looks to me like Logan is feeling like he might contact you soon. He still cares about you. He still wants like the connection the two of you had. And it's like he would definitely be jealous if somebody else was there. Hello, welcome in, Jenny. You work 1 to 9:30 today? Got you. So what were your two questions, Jenna, my love? Oh, let me get your romance card. Hang on. So since this is a romance, we have unseen. Okay, love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. Okay, so clearly Logan carries some red flags. Okay, this is not news. This is not information that you don't already know. But when the unseen comes out, this is saying that, at least for right now, like some of them are more obvious than others. Okay. All right, so what were your yes or no questions, Jenna, sweetheart? And then I've got Dragon Sam for an energy check, and then signs. Will we be able to work through our issues? Okay, will we be able to work through our issues? Jenna, will we be able to work through our issues? Okay, so Death coming out, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is saying yes if you're both willing to put in the work, okay? Now, when Death comes out, this is saying something has to end before this can begin. So there's quite clearly a blockage here, okay? So he's got to give something up. He's got to give up either his selfish ways, or you have to give up your ways of denial, something along those lines. Once you give that up, the two of you work towards a future together, a long-term future, not just something short-sighted, okay? So I definitely think that you will be able to, but it's both of you putting in the work, right? And will he expect me to just forgive him? Forgive him for what, honey? Just forgive him for for how he wronged you? Jenna. Let's see. All right, 9 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So no, actually, it looks like he is willing to take a bit of blame. Like he knows exactly what he did wrong. With the 5 of Wands, even it's like he's expecting a fight. Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. So this is saying that he knows where he went wrong. He knows what he didn't put into the relationship. So no, he doesn't just expect you to forgive him, but he can idealize that, right? He's like, you know, if all works out, hopefully she'll just forgive me and I won't have to actually, you know, be held accountable for my actions. But that's more of like a dream, a fantasy, if you will. Oh, sis, thank you for using the Jude stickers. But all in all, doesn't look too bad. And look, here's your therapist card today. It says, you are capable. You can do this. And I love you, Jenna. And it's going to be okay, okay? All right, so Dragon Salmon energy check. Whose energy are we checking, sweetheart? You have a beautiful day, Jenna. Let's see, but need to start a new beginning. Ooh, what are we looking at? I love you so much, Jenna. Thank you, sweetheart. This is what I'm seeing, honey. So I see signs. So signs for you. No need to forgive, but need to start a new beginning. Whose energy are we checking, honey? Whose energy are we checking? Because you are up, sweetheart. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, hi. We are answering some yes and no questions to start off the live. So if you are interested, hello, Sylvia. All you have to do is put your name and then ask your question. Make sure you are currently following me or that we are currently friends so that I can answer your question for you, okay? Of course, Elvis. Okay. Okay, so Elvis. Okay, perfect. So we need to look at Elvis. All right, so ELVIS, we have the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. All right, so this is interesting. Now, the Page of Pentacles is taking a step closer to you in the physical world. The 6 of Cups tells me that this person misses you, that they have a desire to speak with you. Now, the Queen of Swords says that when the two of you talk, it's like he really admires the way that you speak your mind or the way that you are firm in the things that you want. You might even be a little bit feisty. Ace of Swords says you're going to gain clarity on how he's feeling. And the 4 of Swords in reverse, it's like sometime this week. It could be this weekend even. Let me pull a romance card to see where his thoughts are at, what we need to be looking at for Elvis, ELVIS, and then we're pulling for signs. Doorway. This says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads to a new person. Ooh, thanks for the squirrel, sis, and the horseshoe for luck. So an opportunity coming forth. I love that for you. An opportunity perhaps to have a conversation or to meet. Okay. Sam, let's see what your sign is. We have, let's see, the Wasp. Okay, so you got another energy check, my love. All right, so let me write down energy real quick. Okay, so we have a wasp coming through. So whenever you're seeing a wasp in the natural physical world, in the dream world, in the written word, or it can be a video or a picture, something along the lines. Hopefully it's not in real life and you're allergic. My goodness, wasps. But this also has to deal with anger. So maybe you need to unleash an amount of anger. You have some pent up anger or aggression against this person, which, you know, it's not like a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is, right? Okay, so seeing wasps. And also, Kim, I got you written down for a yes or no, sweetheart. And then we have Your number is going to be 36. Okay, so 36 in synchronicities. This could be a time, a date, an age, an amount of money, or just seeing the number 3636 in like 36 Mafia. That's what I was thinking of. Cross could have some significance as well. So what are these going to be signs of? Rena! Hello, Rena. I got you written down for an energy check. All right, so signs of, let's see, people revealing their feelings to you, Page of Wands in reverse, and confusion ending. So those are going to be signs from your spirit guide that feelings are being revealed and that confusion is going to be ending finally. So Dragon Sam, sweetheart, who else's energy are we checking on? Welcome in. Hello, Corner Diva. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I must have missed it. I'm sorry, sis. I was probably looking down. Yeehaw! Is that better? Jesslo with those Jessicles. Thank you, Lane, for that. Timothy, is Timothy a love interest for you? Or is this somebody, is this like a cousin? Is this like a brother, an ex-boyfriend, a husband? Oh, you've joined my fan club for 300 days. That's almost a year, Mama Rena. Love it. 1738. Oh my gosh, was it really? I love it. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Ex-boyfriend. All right, let's see. Ex-boyfriend. Timothy. Okay. So we have the sun in reverse. Okay, so when this person thinks of you, they think of the better times, the good old days. Okay, now we have the Knight of Cups coming forth. Have you guys had any contact lately? Because this is saying that like they've been considering messaging you, or they still are like carrying a torch for you. Honestly, that was Fantasia. Got you written down. What else do we have here? We have the Six of Wands coming forth. Okay, so yeah, there is still a connection via socials. You guys could be friends somewhere like IG or on FB or on, you know, SC, something along those lines. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. So how does this person feel towards you? I mean, when this comes out, it's like there's a bit of confusion there. And then the Five of Swords. This definitely indicates that the two of you you got into some great arguments back in the day, right? Let's see what the romance card reveals. Okay, so this one says wish. This says sometimes someone you wished for is coming into your life. Hello, Angelica. How are you? Did you wish for them to come back into your life? Ooh, that's interesting. And that comes off for your reading for Timothy. Very interesting. You did? Okay, I love it. All right, I've got Kim. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. And then sis, you want your Jessicals. I've got Kim for your yes, no, and then sis for Jessicals. Yes. We've got trust. Ooh, this one says guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Uh-oh, you got a warning? Why? What happened? Lane, thank you for the crane. Not everyone deserves your trust. But that's how you're going to know the winners from the losers, because of a word I tried to send. Oh. Okay, it happens. That's happened plenty of times before. Let's see what your what's the tea cards say. Yes, love it, love it. Let's see what the what's the tea. Ooh, someone's hating on your happiness. So they're looking at you and they're like, oh my gosh, why is she doing so good? I want to do so good. We also have this hooked kind of reference. Somebody's hooked on you. They're just addicted to, you know, all of the wonderful things that you have shown them throughout the years. And then we have Queen Rising, period. Stepping into your power, coming up into spotlight, being praised. So you're definitely going to be stepping into your power, but also getting praised at work, and maybe you even have some kind of praise thing, like, you know, you're doing a great job. Let's see what your vegetable card is. You're supervising now. Ooh, okay, look at this one. Here's your vegetable card. Talks about money and tranquility. Have some pesto, have some caprese salad, garnish on pizza or pasta, basil. So money and tranquility. So peace and being rich. Love it. Yes, we love it. And then we have inner child work here. Okay, so healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored, returning to innocence. Okay, so I guess you got to go outside and blow some bubbles or do something fun, like listen to the songs of your youth, like 1738 or something along those lines to reactivate that joy that you once felt. And then, of course, we have your Akashic cards. This one is wisdom. It says, you've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. So, making a wise decision. You want to take the kiddos hiking? Ooh, are you going to go? Let's see, where are you going to go? This one says, are you going to go to Iroquois? This says, trying your best is all that matters. The rest will fall into place. Probably West Point, OMG. Probably the same old raggedy place it's always been. I can't imagine them adding anything new there, right? But I bet that they would love it. I love you, sis. Okay, Kim, you are up, sweetheart. Kitty's here. I've got Kim, and then I've got Mama Rena. Okay, let's see. Let me look. Lane, I got you written down. Kim, Mama Rena, Santasia, and Lane. Okay, is Mattis done with me? Is Mattis done with me? MADISCT2. So we have the World in reverse, the Fool coming out, and the King of Cups in reverse. So, no, he's not done, okay? This is just a temporary break right now. Will he come through with this stuff that you asked for him? The Fool is coming out, and this is saying going on a new journey, traveling through, maybe you guys are traveling or something, but don't get too hopeful, because I feel like in the future this person definitely is disappointing, but it does look like he will come through this one time. Okay, all right. Yes, I saw yours, honey. Vanessa, thank you. I got you written down. Let's see. For an energy check, Santasia and Lane. Let's see. Lane, do you see that Jonathan is reaching out to me soon? Laine. Let's find out, honey. All right, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Justice in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So honestly, I'm seeing a no. This person is trying to distance themselves based off of some kind of like heartbreak or grief that they're going through. So I'm not seeing them reaching out, my darling. I'm so sorry. It's going to be okay though. Santasia and Mama Rena. And then we have Vanessa for an energy check. Rachel, I've got you written down for an energy check as well. Okay, Santasia. Jordan, I didn't see the crane or anything. Tina Bina, I've got you written down. Tina Bobina. Yeah, no, you're not on this list yet, Jordan, unless you sent to me personally. So I will do the freebies after I get finished with this list, but the first people I'm reading are the ones who have actually sent something, okay? So thank you for your patience and thank you for tapping. All right, looking for Santasia and Atalia. I got you written down. Jennifer with the Zodiac. The old cabins are still there? Are they really? Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, I see you for an energy check. Will Kai be a long-term relationship, or am I wasting my time? Let's see. Will Kai be a long-term relationship? K-A-I. Let's look at Kai's energy towards you. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this looks, I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse does say that the foundation has not been built yet for you and this person to be a long-term. Now, this shouldn't, don't get up in your head about you and Kai. It's not your fault. This person is just exploring their options, though. I wouldn't say that this is a long-term situation. I would say that it's a very fun short-term situation, though. So if that's what you're looking for, very surface level energy, I would say go for it. Okay, let me pull excuse me, let me take a drink. Let me pull a romance card real quick. Okay, so this one says nurture. So nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. So if you're really wanting this person to be your person, Vanessa, if you're really wanting Kai and you to work out, this is going to take some serious time and dedication, okay? Some uncomfortable conversations, some boundaries being drawn. A lot of time investment on your end, okay? Which is kind of unfair because they wouldn't be investing the same time, at least yet. Okay, Vanessa? So keep it surface level for now. Okay, so looking for Rena Santasia, Rachel Tino Bobina, Atalia, and Jennifer. Hello, welcome in. Still hanging on? What do you mean? You're welcome, Elaine. Oh, the cabins. Okay, I got you. Is Randall done with me? A-T-A-L-I-A, Atalia. Is Randall done with me? I mean, Two of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. I would go with the yes, my love. If you're looking at romantic relationships, this person looks like that they're trying to move on at the moment, okay? At least romantically. What's happened? Did you guys break up or something? All right. Looking for Santasia. Hello, baby. Thank you so much, Mama Rena. Yeah. Whose energy are we checking on? Kitty Queen with an energy check. Hi, baby. Vanessa G, I've got you written down for another energy check. I know he's here for his $5. Love that. Isn't he just the cutest? So here we are. We've got Rena Santasia, Rachel, Tina Bobina, Jennifer, Kitty, and Vanessa. Let's see what he said. Thank you guys for double tapping. Welcome in if you're new here. Hi. Hi. I am Jude, and I'm a tarot and oracle card reader. We are answering some yes and no questions. There's also, if you just take a look at this board over here, it'll show you a couple of different options that we have if you're interested in getting a reading today. You can also send to me personally, and it is a little bit cheaper than it is on TikTok, just saying. Thank you, husband, for the daily. Your son's in here asking for money. I do, Natalie. It's right here. If you look at just scroll down on the wish list. Okay. So Antonio, is that a different one? Okay. Antonio. Will Antonio be a long-term relationship? Oh my goodness. Nine of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So honestly, no, this person is leading you on like completely. They know exactly what you want to hear, or they know in general what women want to hear, and they're very good at telling them, okay? Now, this person would easily get caught in a lie, so I don't think that it's going to be long before you notice like something is fishy or something's not quite adding up. It's very much getting married but still looking for somebody. Four of Cups here in reverse does say that they're just trying to see how much that they can get away with. Now the Romance Oracle here says individuality. This says be wary of possessive partners, maintain your individuality. So they could have a possessive streak, which is interesting. Or this could just be pointing to you staying single for right now until you can find, well, nobody's worthy of you right now, basically. At least on the dating scene. At least that you've met so far. And that one was Vanessa. Okay. Mom, there's a sub for PR. What's PR? Okay, Mama Rena. Okay, so Rena, let's see. Energy check for Rena. R-E-N-N-A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. So this is really good energy. It's good, positive energy rooted in finding peace in the home, finding peace in the family, and really being able to, like this is saying that you'll be gaining some money soon, which is great. Now, Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like there has been maybe some disappointment or some negativity in regards to a relationship around you, but I wouldn't let that get you down. It just happens sometimes, right? And I've got Mama written down, M-O-M-M-A. Now the Three of Wands comes out for you, and this is saying that you need to make a plan, or perhaps you're already in the midst of making one. Maybe you're wanting to travel somewhere to see somebody, or you are wanting to go, you're needing to make a plan in regards to money, making some kind of plan there. The Hierophant coming out is a really positive card when it comes to family and the structure of family. And the Ten of Swords in reverse is saying you're healing from some kind of betrayal of the past. So honestly, not all bad, but let's see what your oracles say, okay? Your oracles say release judgment. Okay, so you're holding on to judgment of yourself. This says you're holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others. This only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. That's beautiful. So beautiful. I love the picture on this one. And then, of course, you get a Therapets cards. Is it Natix? Nat. N-A-T. I've got you for an energy. Or, I'm sorry, for signs. Okay, so the last one for you, Mama Rena, says you are going to get through this just fine. And it's a cute little blue axolotl. Very cute, very cute. All right, so thank you. I love you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Always a pleasure to have you come in and to read your energy. So I've got Santasia, Rachel, Tino Bobina, Jennifer, Kitty Queen, Mama, and Nat. Mama Bear. That's what it is. Okay. Santasia. Thank you. Does my kid's father still see a future? Layla, I got you written down for an energy check. S-A-N-T-A-S-I-A. Does my kid's father still see a future? We have the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. I'm seeing a no, my love. I'm seeing a no. Rachel, Tino Bobina, Jennifer, Kitty Queen, Mama Bear, Nat, and Layla. Cindy, I've also got you written down. Cindy for a yes, no. Rachel. Okay, the owner, Jonathan, pulled me aside for a mini meeting. Did he like my input? Did he like my input? Does he have faith in me? Okay, the owner, Jonathan. Let's see what his energy is for you, my love. Jonathan. Okay, so did he like your input? I mean, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So honestly, this person is like, they're kind of giving like, if it doesn't come from them, then they don't love the idea. Now, honestly, I feel like this person is just very standoffish when it comes to work anyways. It wasn't, and this is not a negative reflection of you, but it is quite literally just them wanting to be right. Okay, so did he like your input? I'm gonna say it was a no, and only because it's like he is jealous that he didn't think of this idea in the first place. Okay, or he's like, oh my gosh, like he can tell that like you're better than him at this job, which is interesting because there's feelings of jealousy, of envy, and of not being able to like outdo you. So Jonathan seems like a little jelly belly. Oh my goodness. And then Tina Bobina, I haven't seen her question yet. Yes, I am. I'm trying not to be stuck up, but I just continue my job. Oh, you're not stuck up. I think it is quite literally this person's own issue, their own envy that's guiding them, okay? So, you're wonderful. You're amazing. Energy check on Mike. All right, Kitty Queen. Let's get an energy check on Mike. Still looking for Tina Bobina, Jennifer, Mama Bear, Nat, Layla, and Cindy. All right, so... All right, Margarita, M-I-K-E. What do we have? What do we have? Okay, so the Hierophant coming out. So, honestly, this person finds you to be, like, genuinely, like, the best of the best, okay? Probably one of the best people they've ever dated, best people they've ever been with, so they're trying to be on their best behavior so they don't mess it up, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands coming through does say that initially their interest was sparked and it was very, like, into, like, the physical stuff when the Knight of Wands is coming through. So they're interested in your attractiveness, they're interested in seeing, you know, how much you can give them physically. Latifa! But the Knight of Wands in reverse says you caught them off guard. Okay, so how are they feeling about you right now? Page of Pentacles. This is saying they are hesitant, but ready to take some serious steps. Okay, it's shocking even to me. And then the Six of Cups. Oh, hang on though. All right, so hang on. So they might be saying this or they might be doing this. Like they... Like he realizes that he's like not doing enough though. Like maybe he's not making enough money. Okay. The Six of Cups coming out does say that there is still someone in the past that he's in contact with. So just be cautious there. Like if he's saying that he is completely like, what is it? Like, I don't know if faithful would be the word, but we'll go with faithful. If he's saying, you're the only person I am talking to. I mean, I wouldn't believe that quite, like, 100%. But the romance card does say relax. It says, find joy in the simple pleasures of being together. So just basically at this moment, this is saying, hey, if there's happiness to be found, chase it. If there's happiness, if there's joy, if this is someone making you laugh, making you smile, spend time with them because you deserve all the happiness in the world. But also, you know, it's like when this is coming out, it's just saying that like don't think about it too much, okay? And I love you. And here, you get a Therapet card as well. This says you've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. I love that. And I mean, it's true too. That's actually pretty perfect for you. I hope you heard that, kitty. I love you. Oh, Vanessa, I've got you written down for an energy check. All right, so for Natalia. Natalia, you got a card for a sign. So I'm looking for, let's see, Tina Bobina, Jennifer, Mama Bear. All right, so, oh, I'm sorry. For card for signs, Cindy and Vanessa. That's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so signs for Nat and AT. Your first sign is going to be a moose. Okay, so a moose coming through. Signs can come in 4 different forms: the natural physical world, the dream world, the written word, or it can be pictures, videos, something along the lines of that, like a likeness to it. So moose is going to be your sign. Does this necessarily mean that if you see a moose where a moose lives, that's a sign from your spirit guides? No, this is going to be more the mundane over the magical. So if you're seeing an animal where they typically live, that's not a sign from your spirit guides. But yours is going to be a moose. And I actually really love this card. They're so big. Have you ever seen them? They're huge. Oh, skedaddle, scallywag. We also have the number 16. Okay, so the number 1616 in synchronicities. This could be a time, a date, an amount of money, an age. 16, and then we have star written here as well. So seeing the number 16 and moose together are going to be signs from your spirit guides that you need to tune in, that there's a message they're trying to send you. Let's see what it's going to be for. Okay, so it's going to be a warning stuff that they need to speak with you about. Okay, so a warning as to who is not for you. Okay, all right, so good luck to you, my friend. Okay, so Jennifer, Tina Bobina, Mama Bear, Layla, Cindy. Let's see. Let's see. Shy, you did? Let's have a look real quick. Let's have a look, honey. Tina Bobina, Vanessa, Natalia, Jennifer, Mama Bear, Nat, Layla, Cindy. Oh, yes, you just did. And Shy sent for signs as well. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Proceed with caution. Okay. Energy check on Friday. Who is it for? Jude. What can I send to ask a not yes no question? Well, it kind of depends. If it doesn't necessarily align with any of these, I would say it would be like a mini reading or something. If it's like a timeline question, if it's like a what, where, why, how, that's why I have for like the mini readings. And it's only 10. If you send to me, it's a little bit cheaper than it is on here. Okay, so energy check on Freddie. All right, Layla, energy check for Freddie. F-R-E-D-D-Y, Freddie on Friday. That kind of, I mean, there's alliteration there. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it almost looks like you either like don't talk to him or talk to him very little until Friday. So it's looking like, it feels like they might cancel. The Six of Wands coming through. I do actually think that you guys are going to see each other, though. It just looks like communication is distant, or you're not getting the clarity like you need from them. Seven of Wands also coming out is about you being on the defensive. Is this a new person? I don't want to talk to him. He made me mad. Oh, okay. So you don't want to see him on Friday? Okay, so will he be upset if you don't see him Friday? So are you the one that doesn't want to talk to him? Eight of Cups in reverse and the Chariot coming out. I will take him up on it if he asks to see me, but he will need to apologize. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse and the Chariot coming through. Do I think that he will apologize? Yeah, he will, in order to see you. So I don't know how genuine that would be, but it would be like in order to get what he wants out of the situation, he would apologize, okay? Is he actually truly sorry for his actions? I mean, no, not really, but he would apologize because he wants to see you. So take that as you will. Now we have Celebrate coming out. This says, today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. So if this is, if you guys are supposed to be celebrating a birthday or an anniversary or a holiday coming up, this is encouragement from your spirit guides to choose joy on those special days of celebration, okay? At least temporarily. Okay. You sent in the pay of the... You sent in the PP? Okay. Let's have a look. All right, looking for Tina Bobina, Jennifer, Mama Bear, Cindy, and then we have Vanessa Shy, and let me make sure. I'm going to write Jenna down. Jenna for a mini. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm back to Tina. Is Nate happy to spend time with me this whole weekend to grow our connection? Ooh, that sounds exciting. And are you guys, have you all planned it yet? Okay, so the Sun in reverse. So this is a yes, but he's unsure if he can commit to the full weekend. Perhaps there was a prior plan, or he's not, he thinks that you might get tired of him with the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? Now, the Nine of Cups, I mean, honestly, yeah, he's very happy to be spending the weekend with you. Dream come true, actually. He genuinely likes spending time with you. He likes the alone time you spend together, and there's a lot of joy and happiness he gets from, and fulfillment from the connection. So I would go with yes, sweetheart. If he seems hesitant, it's just because he's afraid you're going to get sick of him, which is kind of funny. Barbie, thank you so much. You're like, I won't? Okay. Yes, Jennifer, I've got you written down for a zodiac. So did you have a yes or no question to go with your zodiac soulmate? JENNIFR. What do we have for you? Ooh, interesting. Just a little bit. I feel like it's allergies, but hello, good morning. How are you, Canna? But you never can tell until it gets bad, right? All right, so Pisces. Pisces is the zodiac card coming out for you, Jennifer. Very interesting. So I don't know what exactly your sign is, but Pisces does look like the sign to be your soulmate match. Let's see. Are you currently with a Pisces right now? Let's see. So let's look at other characteristics for your soulmate. Okay, so Eight of Wands in reverse. Oh, you're a Taurus. So honestly, this tracks. This very much tracks. So you get a water sign to balance out the earth. So this is somebody who is not initially going to make the first move. They're going to be very slow, very steady. We do have the Queen of Cups coming out saying that they are they're very emotional. They're very sensitive. I mean, that's typical Pisces characteristics, but also they're very caring and nurturing in a way that you haven't seen in a relationship yet. We have the Lovers coming out, so that tells me that the connection is instant. You're very attracted to them from the beginning, and they stop at nothing to get towards you. So Pisces being your soulmate match, honestly, tracks. It tracks well. Pisces, a great match for a Taurus. The water signs really balance out the earth signs and vice versa. They just get each other on a different level. Okay, my love. So let's look at when you're going to be meeting this Pisces. And then we will move on to Mama Bear. Did someone else just send one? Atalia. Atalia, I got you for a zodiac. All right, let's look at when. Okay, so we have November. This is looking like November is the opportune time for you to meet this Pisces. Oh, you did, Kenna? Okay. I must have been looking down. November. Love that for you, babe. Kenna for a goddess card. Yes, we love the goddess cards. Good luck to you. Okay. Yep, I see you, girl. I see you on here. All right, so looking for Mama Bear and Cindy for your yes or no questions. Then I have Vanessa with an energy check. Shy for signs. Jennifer and Minnie, Atalia, and Kenna. I agree. You Pisces are amazing. I agree very much. My middle child, he is a Pisces. Such emotional, cute little creatures. Barbie, I've got you for a goddess card, babes. So what's your question, Mama Bear? I know, literally, exactly. I'm excited for you as well, Jennifer. Good luck to you. So I've got Mama Bear, I've got Cindy, and then I've got Vanessa for an energy check. Shy for signs. Jennifer a Minnie, Atalia for a zodiac, Kenna for a goddess, and Barbie for a goddess. Thank you for that, Rose. Okay, does my boyfriend still want to be with me? M-O-M-M-A-B-E-A-R. Does my boyfriend still want to be with me? We have the Five of Swords coming out. I feel like there are a lot of arguments. Death in reverse is stagnation. And then Four of Wands in reverse. So this honestly is looking like things are going downhill at the moment. He hasn't made up his mind whether he wants to leave or not. Or the two of you want to break up or not. But it does, I mean, at the moment, this does look like it's something that at least has come to like a stagnation, right? At least has come to some kind of halt. So it might be up to you to decide to leave him. Okay? All right. So Cindy, my love, you are up. Cindy and then Vanessa. Oh my goodness. I need to whip out my Taco Bell napkins. They're only for emergencies. Yes, friends, double tap while you wait. Reposting also helps me out a lot as well. Cindy, is Eric in love with me romantically? All right, C-I-N-D-Y. 1, 2, 3. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, then we also have the 10 of Cups coming out and the 10 of, okay, Cindy, you've got a lot of 10s here. I feel like a 10, the number 10 in synchronicities is your sign right now. Is Eric in love with you romantically? I would say not yet. It's not going to take much longer. The two of you are going to have a very strong relationship up that's like very emotionally fulfilling. But as of right now, it's a no, okay? Give it some time, darling. Give it some time. It's very easy to fall in love. Very difficult to fall out. Vanessa, I've got you for an energy check. You're very welcome, Cindy. Last one. Will Curtis be a long term or am I wasting my time? Okay, let's find out. Vanessa and Curtis, C-U-R-T-I-S. Curtis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Curtis looks more favorable than the other ones. First one I see is the Two of Cups. So the two of you really enjoy spending time together once you actually do. Now, this person does look like they are kind of in and out of your life. They may be like on some kind of rotation, like ghosting list. But the World is coming out, and this is like, they have more long-term energy than anyone thus far. Four of Cups in reverse does indicate that they are willing to put in the work. They're willing to put in the time, but only once after they have been, after they, like the two of you make things exclusive, okay? So once they know that you're ready to be exclusive, they will also be exclusive. All right, my love. Kitty with the hopeful orange. Okay, we also have, let's see what the romance card says, baggage. So I feel like Curtis has a lot of emotional baggage. It says it can weigh the relationship down. So cautious there. Have cautions there. You don't want emotional baggage, you know, kind of popping in and out of your relationship. I'd say slow and steady wins this race. Okay, girl? Good luck to you, Vanessa. All right, I've got Shy for signs. Shy, you ready for those signs? Ooh, the love of my life is here. I saw you sneaked in. How are you? Okay. I saw you. Okay, I'm just going to write your name Black Heart for a yes, no. All right, Shy, let's get your card for signs. So signs can come in 4 different forms: the natural physical world, the dream world, the written word, or pictures, videos, a likeness, something along the lines, okay? Now, your first one is going to be an animal, or, well, this one's actually a bug. A spider. So a spider represents creativity. Now, these signs are good for about 90 days. So if you're seeing them in synchronicities, that is going to be a sign from your spirit guides that you need to do a check-in, that they have a message to deliver to you, okay? First one being spider. Hopefully you're not afraid of spiders. And then your number, this one, I like this one. Your number is 11. So 11 in synchronicities. Thank you so much, Lizard. I did this morning. So the number 11 and whips. Okay, whips. And then we have a fireman. I mean, very interesting combination of things that your spirit guides are willing to send you. Okay, 1111. It could also be $11. It could be the date, the 11th. Okay, just keep the number 11 in mind. And a fireman with a whip. Okay, all right, perfect. Now, what is this going to be a sign of? Let's find out, Shy. What is it going to be a sign of? C-H-E-Y. Okay, so a judgment in reverse. A sign that you need to slow down and take a break for one. And 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is like the end of like a grieving era. So kind of like a renewal, like a peace within your soul. But definitely do a check-in with your spirit guides. Do some meditations, some breath works to connect you closer, or your guardian angels, you know, whatever you ascribe to, okay? Good luck to you. Jennifer out here repping. You think so? You think so? I mean, wait, what do you rep for? What do you rep for? Are you opposite of me? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jenna, I've got you written down for a mini. Oh my goodness, stop. You're going to steal my heart again. All right, how does Logan plan on reaching out? Are you ready, girl? Hello, welcome in, Ian. How are you? You're very welcome, Shy. So I've got Jenna, then I've got Atalia, Canna, Banana, Barbie, Kitty, and then a Black Heart. Okay, how does Logan plan on reaching out? All right, Jenna. Oh, these ones just got thrown at me. J-E-N-N. Okay. J-E-N-N-A. And L-O-G-A-N. Okay. Okay, how? Well, the how, we have the Fool coming out. So this is a new way than they've contacted you previously. So I feel like this could be a phone call, as long as they're not blocked. So obviously if they're blocked somewhere, it's not going to be the place where they're blocked. But this is definitely going for a phone call or like coming to see you in person, and trying to like talk to you in person. Now, the Page of Swords coming out says they don't quite have the words to say yet. The High Priestess coming through is like, this is like a visual representation of yourself that says your own intuition. Where do you think that they're going to reach out to you? Like, what would be your best guess? Because your intuition is more important here. Now, the Three of Swords in reverse does indicate that they won't reach out until they feel like you are done grieving, so to speak. So once they feel that like energetic like shift, that where they think that you might be over them, or where they think that you're no longer sad, at least it does look like that is how they are contacting you. It's like once, I don't know if it's like almost if you post something about it, or if you say something to like a mutual friend, something like that. Let's see if it's a mutual friend. Actually, is it gonna be a mutual friend? Well, actually, perhaps. Do you guys have a mutual friend or like a family member or something? Because the Three of Cups does come through and say that it is likely that there's like somebody that both of you know that would be a middleman for you. Middleman, middle girl, whatever. The Nine of Cups here in reverse, it's not the most favorable. Thank you, Debbie. I got you written down. Okay, so what are your options here? Give me your two most likely options. We'll see which one they are reaching out to you on. Your sister works with him, but she don't like him. Okay, makes sense. Debbie, and that one was for a sides. Okay, I got you written down, honey. My messages, so text messages or coming to my job. Okay, so text, job. Okay, it does look like it's a more in person. The sun coming out. It does look like coming to your job, coming to see you. Maybe waiting until you go on lunch break or something along those lines, okay? So the sun coming out when it comes to your job, I would say definitely that one. That's how he's going to reach out to you, my love, okay? All right, so here are your, we've got speak your truth. When he does reach out to you, this says you stayed silent long enough. Speak your truth, or speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Okay, so don't hold anything back. This one also says, this is your therapist card, my love. A bad day doesn't mean a bad life. Tomorrow will be different. And it's a pink kitty cat. And I love you, Jenna, and everything's going to work out perfectly. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little heart out. Okay, always here for you. You know you're always welcome. And good luck to you, as always. You're very welcome, sweetheart. All right, so Canna Banana. And then I've got Atalia. And then Barbie, Kitty, Blackheart, and then Debbie. All right, let's look at the goddess cards. Okay, ready, spaghetti. All right, Hannah. Okay, I think last time, we got Gaia today. You get two. Okay, so you've got Gaia coming out. So Gaia is all about creation. She is a goddess. I think it's more so Greek than anything, but I mean, you can find Gaia in many, many, many different forms. So Gaia is Mother Earth herself, the earth personified as the mother figure, creation. So if you've been feeling extra creative, or maybe just like feeling led somewhere for a reason, okay? Gaia comes out for you. And then you also have Aphrodite, girl. Okay, so very interesting. Another Greek deity, a goddess. Aphrodite is the goddess of love. Now, in particular, the message here is about self-love. So pouring love and beauty into yourself, not waiting for someone to tell you you're beautiful, not waiting for someone to tell you that you're worthy of love and all the goodness in the universe, that you already possess it, and that you give it to so many so effortlessly. So we love that for you. Aphrodite and Gaia. Okay, girl. Go away, you scallywag. Not you, Kenna. I love that. Oh, do you really? I figured. I'm like, Gaia literally makes sense for you, though. Especially when you're working on, like, trying to align all the chakras. Okay, so... let's hang on. I'm going to pull you a therapist card because I see my favorite one poking out. It says, it's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. And it's a rainbow unicorn sloth. Okay, so don't forget it. It's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. All right, Atalia, are you ready for your zodiac reading? Love you. Have a super awesome, wonderful, fabulous day. And thank you as always for coming to visit me. Yes, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let's do a you are doing a zodiac soulmate card. Love you too, kid. Daily reminder that you're extremely loved and appreciated, Addie. Thank you for coming in. Talia, looking for you, darling. Yes, with the Pringles. Is it barbecue flavored? Okay, so Atalia, here we go. A-T-A-L-I. Ooh, so far, what do you think it is, Atalia? It's giving Sagittarius, okay? So Sagittarius is a fire sign. Typically someone, okay, typically, but like we read this as somebody born in late November, early December, okay? So Sagittarius, again, fire sign. They, honestly, they're one of the more luckier signs. Sagittarius and Pisces have that in common. I don't know what you said you were. Oh, you're a Sag too? I love it. No, you're my beautiful queen. But they do have, they have a certain type of light, type of energy. They're always down to do something new, always down to have some adventure. This is a mutable sign, so they are, they're not like stuck in their ways or anything. They're very like open-minded when it comes to change. They even thrive in like a fast-paced environment or a fast-paced kind of relationship. So falling in love fast is pretty common for them, I would say. Okay, you're a Taurus. Oh my gosh. So honestly, one of our worst matches ever. Just saying, as far as love goes, because I'm also a Taurus. As far as friendship, I mean, we love a Sag for a friendship, but in a relationship, it can be a bit difficult because when Sag and Taurus are involved, like a Taurus is like, they need sensibility, they need stability, they like long-term growth. A Sag is like, let's get this done right now. Let's move to a new state. Let's go on adventures. Let's do this and this. And Taurus is like, I need about, 30 to 90 business days before I will even consider making a plan for this. You can't, this is like type A versus type B, quite literally. But perhaps because you guys will be opposites, it'll be a total attraction. April 27th. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's see what other characteristics are. Okay, so I feel like you're going to meet them at a time of either heartache or heartbreak or something. This is like you going through a really hard time, and they're going to be there to uplift your spirits, pick you up. The Four of Pentacles coming out, it's like they are going to be like able to like get you out of your sadness, get you out of your room, get you out of your depression by saying, hey, let's go here. Hey, let's go here. Hey, let's go here. And they're also very good communicators. You two will have a common interest in music, in movies, and also in, there's something very specific, very particular, like a niche interest. So like maybe you really like, this is just an example, but like maybe you really like old cars or something, or you like vintage like 1950s memorabilia. Like they will also like this very niche topic. Okay, so keep that in mind. They're going to be a good talker, very intelligent, not the richest person though, so that's the only bad thing. Not the richest person, but at least in money. So unfortunately, that does seem to be one of the negatives, but hey, maybe they're just down on their luck, right? Okay, so, oh, good to see you, Daisy. But good luck to you, Italia. Sagittarius, a fire sign, my goodness. You guys are going to love to argue, like in a positive way. Almost like debaters, you know? Barbie, are you ready for your goddess card? Oh my gosh, you've joined my fan club for a year. Yay, Daisy. And then I've got Kitty, I've got Blackheart, and I've got Debbie for signs. Let's see who else we have here. Oh, Charity Beach Mama. Charity. For a yes, no. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, you ready for your 2 goddess cards? Or did you want a masculine one as well? Okay, so for our girl Barbie, A-R-B-I. Okay, so this one matches you, honestly. I feel like if you knew, well, you might know who she is. I mean, she's pretty popular. Persephone, she is a Greek deity. She is the goddess of the underworld and of spring. She's Demeter's daughter. So oftentimes, thank you, Carrie. Oftentimes you'll see her depicted during whenever spring festivals are coming or whenever fall festivals are coming. But a lot about duality, okay? Lots about duality here. She's also interested in the dark and mysterious. So Persephone coming through, queen of the underworld. Love it. Oh, she's your favorite? Jennifer, I've got you written down. Jennifer for a yes, no. And then let's see what the masculine one is. Masculine for the A. Ooh, we have Loki. Loki coming out for the masculine one. So Loki is a Norse god. He is often depicted as a trickster god. Here, the message here on the card is play. So there might be more playful things that he's calling you to do, not to take yourself so serious, things like that. Very interesting. Loki and Persephone. Love that. Love that for you. Sounds like a fun path. I know, right? Good luck to you, Barbie. All right, Kitty, my love, are you ready for your next question? And then I've got Blackheart. I don't know what your name is, but your screen name was Blackheart. And then I've got Debbie for signs, Charity for yes, no, Jennifer for a yes, no, and then who just sent that? I've got Carrie Hill. Carrie Hill. Let me write your name down. Carrie Hill for a mini. And Jennifer F for a yes, no. Okay. Reminder, my sing will be released. Oh, your sing, like, are you, your song? Where will it be released? Is it going to be, like, on an, like, Spotify or Apple or something? A song, okay. Okay, Kitty, person's name who's Blackheart, and then Charity, Jennifer, and then Jennifer. 2 Jennifers? Let me see. Is it 2 Jennifers? Jennifer F. Oh, just one. All music apps. Okay. So, looking for Debbie, Charity, Jennifer. Ooh, Alex. I've got you written down for energy. Hi, Charity. What's your question? Your yes or no question? Shannon, thank you for the daily. Is Jason the man I'm supposed to be with long term? Is Jason the man? CHARITY. Charity. Let's see. I go with yes. Now, right now, you guys are off to a rocky start, or right now, you guys just really aren't seeing eye to eye. We do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out, though. So this is a soulmate matching, so I would go with absolutely yes, honey. And then that was Shannon. Shannon for a yes, no. You're very welcome, Charity, and good luck to you, sweetheart. So, looking for Kitty, Blackheart, Debbie, Jennifer, Carrie Hill, Alex, and Shannon. Hello, Smoky Red. Welcome in. Jennifer, okay. Did Oscar get someone? Okay, so fertility questions are more, they are over here under fertility or law. But you can ask another question, honey, for a yes, no. You. Hi, Alex. Shannon, is A emotionally invested in a possible romantic way? Let's find out. SHANNON. Let's see. 2 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So they haven't completely made up their minds yet whether this is going to be a love match or if it's just going to be a friendship match. But it does look like the 2 of you will know each other for a while. Long-term energy is what they require most here. So I would say, are they emotionally invested? Not yet. Not yet, but there's a good chance they will be very soon. And that one was Shannon. Okay, Delta, I've got you on the list for an energy check. Delta energy. Let's see. Nancy, go. Laura, I've got you for a yes, no. Alex, how is Patrick feeling towards me? Okay, so Alex, your energy check is for Patrick. Patrick. Patrick, how is Patrick feeling towards you in regards to a romantic connection? Okay, so we've got the Star. So there's a lot of hope coming out for this relationship. This person is hopeful that things will go smoothly with the 2 of you. The Hanged Man in reverse, they haven't yet decided on whether they want to be exclusive or not yet, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles does indicate some sort of stagnation or some stalling. Maybe they've been texting less or something along those lines. You haven't physically seen them in a while, or maybe longer than usual. Now, the future does indicate a couple of different things. The Ten of Swords, this is a card of betrayal, a card of heartbreak. So I would proceed with caution for now. Otherwise, there is, again, some betrayal energy. Now, the Four of Cups in reverse does indicate that this would be it's not a bad match, but this person really isn't ready to like do the work for a long-term emotional, like romantic relationship. I think they're only like good for like short term. Okay, now let me pull a romance card for you to see what okay, so there's heartbreak here. So maybe one or both of you is dealing with a past trauma issue when it comes to relationships. So it's hard to see the next relationship. It's hard to think that it's going to turn out positively. Now, this can change, of course, but this does require deep conversations and connection. So heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. Whenever this comes out for romance, this is what tells me that either one or both of the parties are dwelling on a negative relationship, okay? But I do think they care about you. So honestly, it's, like I said, not a bad connection, not a bad energy to have. Just, I feel like it's like a modern love story, though. A very common one is what I'm saying. Okay, so Debbie, I've got you for signs. Carrie Hill, I've got you for a mini reading. Delta for energy. Laura for yes, no. Oh, you had your first fight? Oh, okay, so you're already dating them. Okay. Good morning, Cheeky. But this is a fairly new relationship? Okay, I gotcha. Looking. Sorry, I'm looking at this chart. I know it looks like I'm looking at you, but I'm reading who. Oh, that was Atalia. Atalia, I got you written down for a signs. Okay, so Jennifer, will Oscar reach out soon? Jennifer. I am seeing a no. It doesn't look like it would happen soon. But about 30 days. 30 days time, they will contact you again, okay? Hello, welcome in. Hello, Love Debbie. No, the list isn't very long, Caroline. Hi, Nicole. Laura, will Anthony contact me later today? Anthony. Why do we have a broken heart, Laura? Seven of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So I definitely think that this person misses you a lot and they want to talk to you. Now, this is the interesting card here. There's an energy of sneakiness, of going behind someone's back in a negative way. So while I feel like they will contact you, there's something that's amiss, right? Something ain't right here. Okay, so see if anyone else commented. Hina, I've got you written down as well for a yes or no question. I'm thinking he's texting somebody else. Oh, will Juniper ever understand how much I loves her? Let's see. Liz and Juniper. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Probably it's like a lot, though. Like in a good way, you know? Just a feeling. Is this somebody that you are like in a relationship with, Laura? No, Laura. Hina, should I continue with my small business? Hina, H-I-N-A. Let's find out, honey. I'm seeing a yes. I'm seeing a yes, friend. Angela, I've got you written down as well. You sent, okay, on PayPal. I mean, on the PP. Let's see. Can you do... Okay. So I've got you written down for a mini, okay? And that one is... Cheeky. Cheeky. I love the name. I'm trying to stay home with my baby when they come, but still help with bills. What do you mean? Are you currently with child and you're trying to start a new business before you give birth? Is that what you're trying to do? I mean, kudos to you. That sounds very difficult, Hina. Is this your first child? I'd say relax. Debbie, I've got you for signs. Carrie Hill, I've got you for a mini reading. Delta for energy. Atalia for signs. Angela for a yes or no. And then Cheeky for a mini. I'm a streamer. Oh, okay. You do mental health and self-love spells. Okay, got you. Understandable. Okay, yeah, so your energy is very sacred. Ooh, Mach Chicks. Hello, Kelsey. How are you, beautiful? Go for it, babes. Go for it. I guess it just depends what platform you start on. Oh, you're fine. It's okay. I'm all about spreading the love. You could promo in here if you want to. Good luck. TikTok's filled with people who's got the ADDs. Just saying, no hatred. I'm just saying it is. They tend to forget. How are you doing, Kelsey? First time viewer? OMG. Okay, perfect. All right, Debbie, you sent for a reading for signs. I'm running Twitch. Oh, okay. Oh, the purple app. I'm so happy to hear that. And how's all the babies? Are they all well? Fatigue. I was going to say, I mean, it's a lot of energy just to do spell work in general, but like while you're with child, phew. Okay, so Debbie. Hang on one sec, sweetheart. Okay, so cards for signs. Let me take a drink real quick. I've never tried to stream over there on that purple app, but I hear mixed reviews, right? Like it's great for what? Gamers? Okay, so Debbie, D-E-B-B-Y. What do we got? Ooh, we got the ant coming out for you. So signs can form in 4 different ways: the natural physical world, the dream world, the written word, or it could be pictures, videos, likeness, something like that. Okay, so yours coming through is an ant. So if you're seeing an ant, like, you know, by an ant hill because they're outside, because it's springtime, that's not going to be a sign. A sign is when you're seeing it continuously over and over. Okay, so think the mundane over the magical, right? That is going to be your spirit guide sending you a sign, right? So let's pair it with a number. Pair it with a number. Okay, we've got 21 and mountain. Interesting. Planning on taking a vacay, planning on flying a plane. The number 21 in synchronicity also comes through. So 21, it could be a time, a date, an age. It could be the number in synchronicity 2121. It could be a lock, something like that. An amount of money. Seeing this number over and over again is a sign from your spirit guides that they want to talk to you, that they want you to tune in because they got a message for you. Mountain coming through, interesting, but think 21, mountains, and ant. Okay, let's see specifically why it's going to be a sign from your guides. DEBBIE. 1, 2. Ooh, this is good. It's either a new job or new money. Basically, you having enough money to buy a castle. Slay, we love that. And a big old box, a treasure box of jewels. Okay, and new slippers. Okay, we love that. But also the Knight of Swords in reverse. These signs are coming through because, for lack of a better word, it's like you haven't been listening. You haven't been listening. You've been asking what path you should be on, but you haven't been listening to the guidance. Okay, so that's why they want you to tune in a little bit. Okay, so good luck to you, Debbie. I hope it all works out. Excuse me. No, the list isn't long, Caroline. You stream for fun mostly. Working on a diaper drive. Aww. When is your baby due, Hina? We're all better and healthy and happy. I love to hear it, Monch Chicks. Okay? So when are we going on the cruise together? Let me know, okay? October. Okay, so October. Dang, that's a, like... So what if you had like the Halloween baby? Wouldn't that be like, or Samhain, whatever it is that you celebrate, I would say. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, so what happened to Carrie Hill? Carrie Hill, you get back here. You sit for a minute, girl. Carrie Hill, then I also have Delta, then I also have Italia, then I also have Angela and Cheeky. Let's go. Yay. Let's go on a cruise. Oh, okay. Girl, where you been? Okay. All right. Who is your I'm sorry, not who. What is your mini reading about, Carrie Hill? You let me know, sweetheart. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for double tapping. Boyfriend and I wanted a Halloween baby, but okay, you're due closer to the first. Let me think. A Libra. A Libra baby. Excuse me. Georgie, has he ever been sincere in love? Is this your current partner or someone you're interested in? Like, what's your status with Georgie? Okay. Just let me know. Excuse me. It's allergies, I swear. Maybe. I don't ever claim if I'm sick. I'm like, nope, I'm not claiming that. Because we just don't call in bad juju here. Georgie, Georgie. Let's find out. Okay. You're not sure. I just want to make sure that I'm reading like, okay, like it's like a relationship. That's all you have to say is it's a relationship. And not like, this isn't like your cousin or your son or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Good afternoon to Blunt Jade. Okay, has he ever been sincere in love? Honestly, I don't think so. The King of Swords is in reverse. the Emperor is in reverse, and then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this tells me that this person has navigated their way through relationships by telling people exactly what they want to hear. Not necessarily out of malicious kind of vibes, but more so like because he thought he was supposed to feel something, so he pretended to feel something. Now the Ten of Wands in reverse does say it that he hasn't had very many great relationships to be like to count, basically. Like he's never really gotten that close to anyone in general, like the love thing. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, so I know, right? Hello, Tanisha. Okay, so yeah, I would go with it's complicated for sure. Okay, so how is communication here? Let's see what other strengths are guiding you. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that they are just not super into putting in a lot of work when it comes to relationships. Therefore, they haven't really had those feelings. And that kind of makes sense. It might even make sense as to why the two of you, or why it feels like you and this other person aren't necessarily working, because the work that they're putting in, it's very minimal, if that. Like they're somebody who can text you for a couple days and then kind of go ghost, and then text you for another couple of days, or they'll come see you and then the next day they're like, oh, I'm busy. Like whenever they're getting too close, they're definitely running away. Now the Hierophant also comes out. So honestly, it seems like they truly want a like to be married or to be in a monogamous relationship, but like the way that they're behaving, it's like they almost don't realize that their behavior is what's kind of keeping them from getting that monogamous relationship that they want, which is kind of silly. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people aren't aware that it's their behavior that's causing them issues. Well, welcome in, Tracy. Nice to have you. So let's see, Carrie, what is the status of the two of you in the next 90 days? So I'm not seeing a question from you, Carrie, so I'm just kind of going off of the vibes here. Well, the Moon comes out, and this is saying that emotions are heightened, okay, within the next 90 days. Emotions are heightened, they're communicated. It's almost like you're kind of kept in the dark about the way this person feels, or you're kept in the dark, like, it's almost like they won't introduce you to people they know, or they're trying to keep the relationship in some capacity hidden, okay? Now, the Five of Swords in reverse does say that there is a breakup makeup situation happening. So that might be the two of you. You might decide to stop talking to him and then just find your way back to talking again. And then the Knight of Wands coming forth does indicate that they will be more of a pursuer, at least in the physical sense, okay? They'll be like, okay, I want you to be mine and only mine. And there is like a level of passion here that hasn't been seen thus yet in the two of your relationship, okay? So where'd you go? Hello, Glossylicious. How are you? You're very welcome, Carrie. Here, you get a couple more though. Let's see what your blockage is. Blockage for Carrie, Carrie. Fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Okay, so I feel like this is more so for them. They're like, if I'm not in a relationship, then no one can cheat on me. Or that might be something that they're actually telling you as well, okay? Let's see what else we have here for you, sweetheart. We have a reach out. This says, You've isolated yourself and you're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. Your last one says, depression lies. There's no circumstance that is unchangeable, no situation that is ever hopeless. So, Carrie, I hope that's helped you in some way. I thank you for getting a reading with me. Thank you for your support. Good luck to you and your situation. If you ever have any more questions, I'm happy to answer them for you, okay? You're very, very welcome, Carrie. Thank you. All right, so I've got Delta for an energy check, Italia for signs, Angela for a yes, no, and then Cheeky for a mini. Well, welcome in, Callie. It is lovely to meet you. I'm doing great, Glossylicious. Thanks for asking. Oh, I did see Kitty come back in here. Kitty, did you have another question? If you would like to get on this list currently, I'm happy to put you on there. All you have to do is send a crane. Otherwise, I will be doing a round of freebies at the very end of the live, okay? Well, welcome in. And Tracy, thank you so much for the crane. Got you written down. Yes, I'm happy to do. I want to know if Gerald the dolphin is coming back for round 2. All right, Caroline, I'll write you down. And then I will check. Gerald the dolphin. Sent on the PP. Okay. I got you, honey. Gerald the dolphin. Okay. G-E-R-A-L-D. Is Gerald the dolphin coming back for round 2? 4 of swords. Okay. The hermit. And the 6 of wands. Not immediately. Not immediately. 4 of swords, because like they're taking their sweet old time. They're relaxing in their bed. They're enjoying their loneliness, just rolling around in their lonely dirt. The hermit is even literally like in hermit mode, not really talking much to anybody, not trying to adventure or anything like that. But the 6 of wands does say, listen, they're watching your socials very closely. They're watching you. Therefore, yes, the socials prompt them to spin the block, whoever Gerald the donkey is. He said they're being watched now. Oh, interesting. Jojo, I've got you written down for a yes, no. They are being watched now. Oh, your socials are. Okay, gotcha. All right, looking for Delta. I've got Delta here. Now, who are we doing an energy check on, Delta? You let me know. Mark. Shh, don't tell people that. Lie. You mean 19, darling. I think you mistyped. D-E-L-T-A. Okay, Delta and Mark. Is Mark a relationship? Or the hopes? That's what I thought. Okay, so is this a relationship, Delta? Because we've got some interesting energy here. My gosh. Figured. Old friend. Okay. So how do they feel about you? Honestly, you scare them. I'm not even lying. The 8 of Swords here in reverse does say that there is some like insecurities brought up whenever it comes to you. 7 of Cups in reverse. They think that you have a lot of different options when it comes to your love life. Therefore, they're not sure if they want to move forward because they feel like they'd be competing in some capacity with you and your million other lovers that they have in their head, right? Now, the Nine of Swords in reverse does say there is an intimidation level because they find you to be very attractive, find you to be very outgoing, whereas they're like a little more reserved. Okay, but the Three of Wands, it does look like this person's going to shoot their shot, so to speak, especially if the two of you see each other in person. So an old friend, maybe perhaps turned lovers, that's intimidated by you. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me pull the Romance Oracle and see what happens here. Charisma. This says, love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. Okay, so you're a very charming person. You're a very charming person, but also love flows to you because you're so charismatic. You're so charming. So if you're interested in this person in a romantic way, I would say encourage them. Encourage them. Okay? Good luck to you, friend. Thank you so much. Atalia, are you ready for your reading for signs? I've also got Angela for a yes or no, Tracy for a yes or no, and Jojo for a yes or no. You're very welcome, Delta. Hello, Miss D for life. Thank you. So I see Atalia. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, here we go. So we're doing signs. What is going to be your sign? Hello, Heather Gray. How are you doing, babe? Ooh, yours is the Wolverine. Tenacity. I like that. So signs can come in 4 different forms: the natural physical world, the dream world, the written word, or it could be a picture, video, something like that, a likeness. Okay, could be a movie. I mean, Wolverine. Wolverine made a very famous movie. Okay, they're in a bunch of them. So tenacity. Okay, I love this. I love it. It's like vitality almost, but like with aggression behind it. We also have a number coming out for you. So it's going to be your spirit guides trying to tell you something. Okay, so they're wanting you to tune in when you're seeing this Wolverine or you're seeing this number 33. Okay, we also have the word key. So be seeing a lot of keys. Wolverine's the number 33. It can come in an age. It could be a time, a date, an amount of money, an amount of change, something along those lines. Okay, the number 33. And keys could have significance too, but typically I just read for the animal and for the number. Now let's see exactly what it's a sign for. Well, Amanda, you are at the right place. Thanks for being here, honey. Atalia. Okay, so let's see. What are the signs going to be about? Atalia. Ooh, a lover coming into your life. Love that. And the moon in reverse. Okay, so shared feelings of a lover, meeting somebody new, having an intense soulmate connection with somebody. Okay, so your signs are going to be about love, specifically a love connection. Very interesting. Good luck to you, Atalia. All right, Angela, Tracy. So I haven't seen you yet. Oh, I found you, Angela. Hello, Coach Smith. How are you, friend? Vicky, I've got you written down. Is Chad still interested in me? Angela. Angela. I see a yes. Now, the King of Swords coming out and the Four of Wands. This would indicate yes, Angela. But we also have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this is saying this person might be feeling vulnerable right now, therefore retreating. That's just a cycle of theirs. But yes, they are still interested in you. Okay? And then Tracy. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you're alive. Glad you're with us. Okay, so Cheeky, I've got you for a mini, and then If Cheeky's not here, then Caroline. Jojo, I've got you for a yes, no. And then Vicky, let me see what Vicky's is. Vicky, a yes, no as well. Jojo, Vicky, and Tracy. Okay, I found it. Will we move? Will we move this year? T-R-A-C-Y. Will we move this year? I don't think so. I think you're going to find the place you want to move to, but I don't think that you're actually going to move. At least not yet, honey. Okay? It looks like it takes some extra time to probably save money, right? Moving's so expensive. Okay. I'm going to write that down, okay? Coach Smithereens. I'm just kidding. You're very welcome, Tracy. Oh, wait. Let me make sure to write that down. Picture. Jojo? Maybe? Jojo and Vicky? Maybe? Cheeky's here. Hi, Vicky. What's your yes or no question, sweetheart? I think there is... Okay, Vicky, there you go. Does Francisco truly love me? Oh, whoops, I pushed the translate button. That's my bad. That's my bad. V-I-C-K-Y. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and Justice in reverse. Okay, so... I mean, I'm seeing a yes. I would take them at their word, but the problem is they're just not expressing it enough for you. So it just looks like you guys just love differently, but believe them when they say it. They love you the way that they can. Okay, Vicky. I live in DC. You're like, it makes sense. And then Jojo, do we have you for a yes or no? I do. Oh, I live in your heart. It's the best place ever. Cheeky. Cheeky's here. Okay, you sent for a mini, Cheeky. So, are you ready, Spaghetti? I live in a state of Delulu. That's truly where I live. Delulu is the Salulu. Excuse me. And I will not read your question out loud, okay? But we're going to do an energy check on you and M, okay? Because I see you had a fight. Okay. All right. Sound good? Perfect. I mean, not that part. C-H-E. All right, let's see for you. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you're feeling discouraged because you haven't been in communication. You're kind of like thinking the worst has happened. You think that the two of you are over forever. You think he'll never talk to you again. You're catastrophizing. Chillax, ma'am. Chillax, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person is just like, they're in a state of inaction right now. So they are trying to figure out how to navigate the situation. So they just haven't acted yet. So nothing bad has happened, okay, since then. They just don't know how to approach the situation, okay? Let's see what else there is. Let's see the relationship, how they feel about it. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse. So it feels like something difficult was exposed, or something difficult is trying to be like navigated. Maybe a fight or disagreement, or some inconsistencies coming to light. So do they still care about you though? For sure. For sure. The Three of Pentacles is coming out. And so this is saying that they want to work through things with you. They have a lot of positive feelings about the situation. They have a lot of positive feelings about you in general. But there is this like underlying vibe of like, what if this happens again? Let's see. Should you wait or should you reach out? Let's find out. Let's see. Should you be the one to reach out? We have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so if you were to reach out now, you wouldn't get a response. This person would either leave you on red or they would like, they wouldn't answer you in a timely manner anyways. So even if you were to try and reach out, it's not going to sit right with you because you're not going to get that answer that you're hoping for, or you're not going to get an answer at all. Now, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse does indicate to wait. Wait till this person is done in their grieving process or their negative thought cycle. They will be the one to reach out and make a resolution. I would say about 5 more days, and that's the quickest it could happen. But I would definitely stay, if you can, stay strong. Stay strong here. No chasing. Baddies, not saddies. Okay? Here, let me pull you a romance oracle. Boundaries. Okay, so this says love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. Okay, so keep those boundaries up. If this person comes back and they're like, hey, I know I haven't talked to you in a week, but what's up? You have to say, hey, guess what? I'm not going to talk to you unless we are talking about something serious, because you just can't disappear on me like that. Okay, so then we have whatever happens today, you will make it through. That one's beautiful. I like that. Sounds good, Cheeky. Thank you so much for being here, and good luck to you, sweetheart. All right, so I have Caroline for a mini reading. I've got Jojo for a yes/no question. Sorry. Rawr. Weird. Thank you, Cheeky. I'm just a messenger, though. There was just somebody asking like to sell stones, precious stones. That's why I was like, weird. Like, does this look like Kate Jewelers? Does it? I just spit. Okay, so Caroline, let's get your mini reading. At the end, so let me see, where are we at right now? I think I've found everyone except for Jojo. All right, so see, and you see these weird, I'm sorry, Carolyn. There's just these weird accounts that just keep coming in, and they're just cracking me up. Okay, see, and no, I have allergies, okay? You wish. C and J. Does he want to be in a relationship or stay friends? Okay, let's find out. Does he want to be in a relationship? Does he want to be in a relationship? C-A-R-L-L. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Okay, so is this new? So, Chia, that is a paid reading, sweetheart. So, we've got the Three of Pentacles coming out, and now I'm seeing a yes. This person does want to be in a relationship. Now, right now, they're unsure of how to navigate things, though. The Five of Pentacles says they're keeping their feelings close to themselves, so maybe you haven't heard from them, or maybe they're just not talking very much, okay? As far as the friendship goes, they value it, but they are always looking at you like, hey, maybe perhaps something more can happen here, okay? So the Emperor does indicate that there are feelings here that go deeper, that are stronger than actual just friendship feels, okay? Now, let's see what the intentions are here with this person. So we have the Two of Cups. So this person intends to have a romantic connection with you, okay? So they went into this thing thinking that the two of you were just going to be friends, thinking it was like no big deal, la-di-da-di-da, but they have quickly found that they find you very intriguing, very genuine, okay? We have the High Priestess coming out, and this tells you to take a look at your intuition, but it also says that it almost seems like they are feeding off of your thoughts. So they're trying to navigate this relationship, so to speak, by doing what you want them to do, by acting how they think you want them to act, okay? So if you're not giving much, it's because... So if you're not giving much energy or vibes towards them, they're not receiving very much, and so they're not mirroring that. It's like almost like they're trying to mirror you, okay? So, intentions, it does look like they want to try a relationship or start a new relationship with you. Are they speaking to someone else? So, I do see a yes. The Page of Swords coming out. It does look like this person has other people they're interested in or that they talk to. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse does indicate that it's nothing serious. At least nothing serious for the moment. At least not to them, okay? All right. Oh, you like these cards? Stays with you 6 months. 6 months stays with you. Oh. Is it like a roommate? Thank you, Becca Lynn. Stop, you're so nice. Will it turn into something serious and he'll leave? Okay, those are two separate questions. Which, like, you want the both to happen? Because, like, the way you're wording it is, like, if it turns serious, will he leave? Is that what you're asking? If he'll leave when it's serious? Carolyn, I got you written down. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Carolyn. I mean Nora. I just need a little bit of clarity from my girl, Carolyn here. Jerry Rodriguez, get lost. You loser McLoser pants. Sorry. Let's see. Will it turn into something serious and him leave? Okay, so I guess I'll just answer to the best of my ability. All right. C-A-R-O-L-I-N-E. Yes. So the Knight of Cups does indicate something more serious. Queen of Pentacles coming out. If you're to ask him to leave, he would leave. He would follow what it is that you are looking for. So we are getting a yes. Oh, with somebody else. With somebody else. Will he leave with somebody else? Okay, no. Okay. No with somebody else. Yes if it were with you and you wanted him to leave. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Thank you so much, Carolyn, and good luck to you. Jojo, I'm still looking for your yes or no, and then Nora, and then my girl Jenna. He finishes. What? What, Jenna? Do I have to wait for Logan to reach out after school? Let's see. Jen. After he finishes school. Okay. Jen. Nope. Death coming out, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star. You won't have to wait that long. It'll be before he finishes school. Nora and Jojo. Nora and Jojo. Looking for Nora. Do you think we can get the grant for our business this year? Nora. There's a small percentage chance. Now we have the Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is like calling in a few different favors, them having to look up something more meticulous. But the Ace of Swords also comes out saying, yes, you will at least get clarity, if nothing else, about how long it's going to take. I would go with about a 60% chance, which isn't bad when it comes to numbers. It's at least over halfway, right? So I would say yes. If everything works out perfectly, then yes, which it can. Becca Lynn, I've got you written down for signs, a reading for signs. Signs. You're very welcome, Nora. Thank you. Hello, MGM. Maria. Jojo, no love. I'm still looking for your question. And then Becca Lynn, I have you for a signs reading. Oh, so Carolyn, it was a no, honey. It was a no. I don't know. Did you not? If you probably didn't hear that part, though. Tiffany, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Natalie, I got you written down for a yes or no. So I've got Jojo, no love, Becca for signs, and Natalie for a yes or no. Thank you for using the Jude stickers. How are you, Latarian? Thank you for the follow, John. Let me check my filters because I feel like there's comments. Blocked keywords. Okay, there isn't any. Perfection. Becca and Natalie, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Becca, Natalie, Jojo. Hello, welcome in. Oh. So if you are typing, Natalie, you might be being filtered, okay? So, Becca, you ready for your signs reading? All right, so just so you know, signs can come in 4 different forms. The natural physical world, the dream world, the written word, or it could be pictures, videos, a likeness, something along those lines, okay? So yours, the first one we have here is the badger, okay? So your animal here is a badger. This sign is good for about 90 days. The word here says determination. So maybe it's a honey badger. Honestly, I don't really know the difference between a real badger and a honey badger, but listen, I'm not a zoologist or an animalologist, okay? I just read cards on the internet. Okay, so, but it is a really pretty picture. I like the lightning bugs. A badger, okay. So, are you a Hufflepuff? Do you know what I'm talking about? And then look at the number. The number here is the number 26. So 2626 in synchronicities. Also a book, which is ironic. So books could have something to do, libraries could have something to do with your signs, but seeing the number 26 in synchronicities, this could be a date, a time, this could be an age, something along those lines, okay? So, and 2626. So, keep that in mind. Let's see specifically what these signs are good for. Remember, 90 days. A badger, 26, and books, okay? So, for B-E-C-C-A, Becca. Whew. Okay, so, honestly, these signs are to help you heal your grief. This is either a spirit guide or somebody a loved one who is like trying to contact you. Now, the 6 of Swords in reverse is saying that there's also a message, an indicator to leave behind that which doesn't serve you anymore, whether that be actually moving or moving on from a job or a person or a friendship that just isn't there for you anymore, okay? But also, so the reason that your guides are sending you these signs is so that you can lock in with them, and like you're going to need to like meditate when you're seeing it. So if you're seeing a honey badgers and the number 26 over and over and over again, that's a sign for you to like do a little meditation, see what comes through. And then that's going to be, it'll be more clear there. Okay. You're like, makes sense. Makes sense. Perfect. 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 All right. We're looking for Natalie. Absolutely. I will be doing those around of freebies at the end. So that is once this list is over. Thank you. Thank you. So, I'm looking for Natalie. Oh, Natalie. It's your turn, Natalie. Natalie Bride calls. You get back here. Oh, I found you. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Is my husband being faithful to me? And hello, nice to meet you too. We found her. Catherine, listen. I don't know what you're talking about, Catherine, but you sound kind of weird. Just saying. Maybe you typed it wrong. You're giving weird vibes, but I'll let you stay for the moment. Dang it. I knew you were a weirdo. Okay, so is my husband being faithful to me? And hello, nice to meet you. Hello, Pickle Pocket. We've got the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, and also the Page of Wands. So, yeah, there's only an illusion of choice here. Okay, just to be frank, like, he doesn't have any better options than you, like, truly. But also the Chariot does come forth and say that this person, I mean, your husband cares about you, your husband loves you, doesn't necessarily want to even stray, doesn't have the energy to. Does he like when someone flirts with him? Sure, but he's not going to act on it because he values your relationship more than anyone else's. Hope that helps, Natalie. Oh, I'm on your house speaker. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Sorry, Natalie. You can go back to your call. You're like, thanks, that really does it. I'm glad it helps, honey. And thank you, thank you. Okay, so Sue, is the person I'm meant to be with Manuel or Rudy? So let's see if it's Manuel. Is the person I'm meant to be with Manuel? S-U-E. Yep, I think it's Manuel. There's just someone you can't leave alone. So I'm going to go with Manuel. Manuel. I'm sorry, okay? Marcy, does Adam want a committed relationship? Let's find out, Marcy. M-A-R-C-I-E. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands. Okay. Honestly, I don't think so. Doesn't look like they want a committed relationship, Marcy. It does look like they are interested in a surface level one, a non-committal relationship. Hello, Christopher. Oilfield Dad, how are you doing, friend? Is my intuition leading me the right direction? Ooh, Pickle Pocket. All you got to do is make sure you are currently connected to me, and I'm happy to answer your question. Laura, is my marriage over with Wes? Laura, L-A-U-R-A. No, it's not, honey. It's not. It's like you have the final say here. Like, they're not necessarily wanting to file, if that makes sense. Thank you, Pickle Pocket. What's good? I'm absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm doing fabulous. Thriving. Thank you for asking. Okay. I don't know if Jojo My Love, or is this Jojo By Love? I don't think Jojo By Love ever came back, but that's okay. Oh, you did? I'm excited, Cheeky. That is a wonderful, working on the rebranding. Oh, okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all that we had. Oh, I am Z. I am Z. What is your yes or no question, sweetheart? Has my ex moved on? I am MY. In a way. I mean, they're trying to. The Queen of Wands is coming out, but the Queen of Cups is in reverse, and so is the King of Swords. So, like, what they've been doing, like, they're emotionally still connected to you. So, it's very difficult, but they're trying to. They're trying their best to move on. But it's hard for them. It's hard for them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. If there's anyone who has not yet gotten a question answered, and we are friendsies, make sure you are connected to me. I'm happy to answer a freebie yes or no. Just a reminder that fertility readings, law readings, and mediumships are paid readings, okay? Anything else goes, though. Okay, thank you for the follows. I appreciate y'all. Just put your name and then a question or something to call you by. It doesn't have to be your government name, you know? B, thank you for the daily. Hello, Yosam. Welcome in. Jackie, is my wife Chastity and I done? Jackie, is my wife Chastity and I done? No, you're not. I'm seeing a no. I hope things get better for you, my love. Alicia, am I with my soulmate? Alicia, am I with my soulmate? I'm seeing a no. Page of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. But listen, if this person makes you happy, I would say take every happiness. I love you, baby girl. Take every happiness that this life has to offer, okay? Because there's so little of it. So regardless if they're soulmates or not, If you're happy, stay happy, babe. Alexandra, all you have to do is make sure you are connected to me, sweetheart. I appreciate you, Becca Lynn. All right, so is my wife okay in health? Let's see. I'm seeing a mostly. There might be something mental. Not a doctor, but maybe a mental checkup would help her. Or some vitamins. B, will Lee and I reconcile? You sure will. Definitely, yes. Will I graduate nursing school in May this year? I hope so, Miranda. Let us find out. Okay. Well, I'm seeing a no. It just looks like one failed test brings you out to a little bit later. Hopefully you do though. Okay. Alexandra. Are Jay and I getting closer? Oh, you're not following me. Sandy, are Chris and I going to talk again? Sandy, are Chris and I going to talk again? I'm seeing a no, my love. Thank you, Sandra, for the daily. Miss Grinch, will a man ever love me for real? I'm happy to answer your question. All you have to do is make sure you are connected to me. Why is my ex stalking me? So the why question would be a mini reading, but should I forget about him? I'm getting a definite yes, babe. Definite yes. Bad news all around. Bar C. Is my daughter... Oh, that's troubling. Hello, Princess Peach. Is my daughter into rugs? Let's find out. Bar C. 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So I am, I'm seeing a no. Yes and no. So one yes, one no. Vinny, are me and my ex completely done? Let's find out, Vinny. Are me and my ex completely done? We have the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So I do see a yes, my love. Thank you, Queen, for the daily. Irma, will cease contact me. Charlotte, how are you, beautiful? Will cease contact me. The Sun in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing a yes, but they're just taking their sweet time. Well, I look stunning and give off a goddess energy after I heal / glow up. Of course you will, darling. Of course you will. Claim it. Miss D, is my boyfriend worth keeping? I would love to know the answer to that question as well. Kylie, will Jay reach out to me this weekend? Okay. Anna, will Cam ask? Oh, okay. You're very welcome. Oh, goodness. So, I'll get an apartment I see tomorrow. Let's see. I'm seeing a no. Maybe it's just worded weird. Dee Dee, will I lose weight this summer and get back with my head? Well, let's just look at this summer. The summer, I'm seeing a no. It looks like you are in your head. You're stuck over this. But mind over matter, babe. I believe in you. I believe in you, Dee Dee. All right, Lily, will I get a driving test by the end of April? We have the 6 of Cups and the Empress in reverse. I do see yes. I see a yes. Thank you, Natalie. What is your question, sweetheart? Cheeky, will I start losing weight again soon? Hit a plateau. Let's find out. Judgment and the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing a yes, my love. Busy. Is it over between me and Gabriel? Gabriel. Is it over between me and Gabriel? No, it's not, my love. Oh, characles. Characles for my Princess Peach. Let's see. We have gifts coming out. This one says, love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Ooh, I like this. But I like this because this means gifts. It means stuff. You're going to get stuff from the love of your life. We also have a summer squash. Okay, so have some summer squash. Even though it's not summer, we've got motivation and tenacity that is activating. A saute with some oil, some herbs, some grilled saute with pasta or chicken. Ooh, it's hard to find summer squash when it's not in season, but hey, I mean, if you do, maybe just draw a summer squash or an eggplant. Either one. Let's see what your what's the tea card is. A fake account. Uh-oh. Somebody's using a fake account to spy on you, Queen. So be wary of new followers, especially on FB and IG. Interesting. Let's see what your gossip card says. Divine timing. Patience required. Trusting the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. Too much comes out as a blockage for you. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Okay. Keep information to yourself because they're trying to use it against you. And your therapist card says, stay soft. The world may be cold, but we don't have to be. Aw, you get the polar bear today, which I love. Love that for you, Charlotte. Oh, my goodness. The polar bear. And just put some chapstick on. Okay, so 9. You're not following me. Anna, well, Cam asked me to be his girlfriend. You're not following me. I know I love summer squash too. Love you a latte, honey. Cassie, will I hear from Trey soon? All right, so Natalie, what was your question, honey? We've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting a no, babe. So bar C, we already answered that question and it was a yes. Well, it was a mixed question. It was yes and no. 9, has Dave been talking to anyone else these past few days? Over the internet, yes. Yes, and I answered you. Matt, should I stay with my wife, Abby? Let's find out. Matt, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I do see a yes, babe. Will this year be better for my little family? Oh, what's going on? Natalie, Natalee. Let's find out, sweetheart. There is some good things coming for you this year for the family. Knight of Cups is coming forth, which means better emotional connections. Queen of Pentacles, there is more money flowing in, more consistency. Now, the 9 of Swords is saying you're being really hard on yourself. You're trying to carry it all on your own. So lean on others to help you and your little family, okay? There are other people to be trusted. Okay, my love. Shavini. Does Jan still care and have feelings for me? Does Jan still care and have feelings for me? Shavini. I'm seeing a yes. Hello, Ange. Welcome in. You're very welcome, Natalie. Good luck to you, sweetheart. Karina. Kathy. Okay, Kathy, you're following me. I can put you up there. Will I receive money soon? Kathy, we have the Fool and the High Priestess. That is a yes, darling. It's definitely a yes. And Bernice, will justice come this year? Bernice, I'm seeing a yes, girl. It sure will. Was Lucky Charms' mind wondering when I said about going for a shower yesterday? Okay, well, the 5 of Pentacles says it was trying not to, but it definitely was. Hi, Ange. Nice to meet you. You're very welcome, Kathy. Thank you. Have a blessed day. All right, so I'm looking, I'm reading. You're very, very welcome, Queen of Hearts. I love your name. All right, friends, so that is it for the day. I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. If you didn't get your question answered, don't worry. I'll be doing those freebies tomorrow at the beginning and at the end of the live. Come back tomorrow. Come say hi to me, and we can get a reading done for you. Now, be cautious. Please be very, very cautious because there are impersonators out there, okay? So don't get got. Don't get got. There's some fakers out there who would say that they're me, but they're not. So I thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a wonderful day. Remember, your words are your power, so use them wisely.